mean that I know how to solve Rubik's Cube in 30 seconds. You know what I mean? That's a different kind of expertise. That's a different kind of knowledge. Being a spiritual master means that we know the science of consciousness and the science of devotional service. It means that we have realized Krishna and that Krishna has visited us and accepted our service. It means that we were ordered by our spiritual master to become spiritual master. And so simply we're following that order, you see. But if someone artificially declares themselves as spiritual master and they have no authorization and they have no real realization and they have no real knowledge of the intricacies of the science of consciousness and devotional service, then what is the meaning of that? They may have a whole organization and they may have a rubber stamp by some committee and they may have, you know, a lot of money and a lot of power and this and that, and they may be very good with politics and very tricky and everything like that. But that's not the spiritual master. Spiritual master doesn't necessarily know about politics, except he knows he wants to stay away from it. So try to understand. A spiritual master is not going to be like a perfect Hollywood hero type. He's not going to be like, you know, Superman. He's not going to be like perfect in every respect. Just like the moon has some spots on it, but still the moon is brighter than any other star. So you can't say, oh, I don't accept the moon because it has a few spots. The moon still outshines all the other stars. So try to understand. Devotee means someone whose intention is right, whose intention is pure. If your intention is pure, you can become self-realized in one lifetime. You see? But if someone commits an offense, then they can fall down. And it's described, it's like the waning moon. When the moon is full, it's very bright. And then gradually over a period of 2 weeks, it becomes all nothing. You can't even see it. So similarly, a person may be a very prominent devotee, but if they commit an offense, especially a serious offense, at the lotus feet of a devotee, and especially of their guru, then they can fall down and their devotion can become nothing. We've seen this happen many times. So be careful. Try to associate with pure devotees, but also try to avoid any offenses of those devotees. It's good to keep a little distance, keep a little formality. You know, that's why we bow down to each other every day. You see the devotees here in the morning, they bow down to each other. Vanche kalpatarubhyascha, kripa sindhu bhyevacha. They appreciate one another's association. They don't take it for granted. You see? And if there are any offenses, they clear them. If there are any problems, we talk it over until it's all cleared up. You see? And that way we avoid association. I'm sorry, we avoid offenses in our association. So we want to be like that. We want to be a little bit formal, a little bit reserved, a little bit distant, not too familiar with other devotees, so that we don't accidentally create offenses. It doesn't matter even if we don't intend to make an offense, but if we do make an offense, this puts an obstacle in the road of our spiritual path.